You can easily make thousands of caps in minutes by using this simple method. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this in as little steps as possible. Hi, I'm Mo and I'm trapped in Fallout. To use this glitch, the first thing you will need are both points in the local leader perk, which means you will need to be at least level 14 to use this glitch. On the assumption you have that, let's go ahead and show you some stuff. I'm going to go into my workshop and notice that in my workshop I have 10,000 steel and 10,000 wood. You don't need this amount of resources of each, it's just something I happen to have, but you will need some steel and some wood. If you look on the left hand side, I also happen to have 1,000 caps. Now let's go ahead and perform the glitch. This is actually very simple. Go into a settlement and go into your workshop mode, and then go ahead into stores and just build a trading stand. Now notice in this trading stand that I used wood, steel and bottle caps. More importantly, notice that I had to use 300 bottle caps to build this stand. Now that I've built the stand, every time you scrap a resource, in general, you basically get half of the resources you used back. So if I again go back into my workshop, I don't have anything in here, i.e. I don't have any caps, and I used up some of the steel and some of the wood. If I go and scrap this trading stand, it will give me 2 wood, it will give me 1 steel, and it will give me 150 bottle caps. So now if I go into my workshop and take out the bottle caps, great, I got some of my bottle caps back. But this isn't really that great because I also used up some of my bottle caps. In essence, I've lost 150 bottle caps. This is where the glitch comes in. Now you probably are familiar with the resource duplication glitch. It is basically using that on trading stands or any stores, as a matter of fact. So let's go ahead and build this trading stand. Now what I'm going to do is scrap and store this trading stand at the same time. So again, to use that combo of button, what you want to do is press your scrap button and then let go of your scrap button, and then press and hold down the store button, and you need to perform this button combination as quickly as you can. And if you do it right, it should look a little bit like this. Now again, I've done this first time. I've done this first time because I can probably do this in my sleep now. What will happen is this. I'm now having both the menus overlaid on top of each other. I'm basically scrapping and storing at the same time. I'm still holding down the store button. Whilst I'm holding down the store button, if I now go ahead and scrap this, what will happen is 150 caps will transfer into my workshop. But I'm also going to store it at the same time. So now if I just press up on my D-pad, I can build it again without using any resources. And the way you know that is if you look at the store's trading stand option, notice that there's a number 1 on the icon. So if I go to this one, which is a trading stand, this doesn't have a number. If I go to this one, this has a number 1. In this case, 1 means I happen to have 1 in the inventory, i.e. I've already bit this one and I've just stored it. So I'm going to go ahead and build it again. Again, I'm going to go ahead and perform the same combination again. Store followed by scrap. And if you do it right, you will see this. Again, I'm going to store it and scrap it. And again, notice that this also has 1 on it. So if you repeat this, you will be able to use the same trading stand and recycle it whilst getting caps. So now that I've done that, where are my caps? Well, they're in the workshop. So if I go into the workshop, because I've done it 2 times, I've got 150 from each time, giving me 300. Now you can actually make a lot more. The trading stand, or that one there, just happens to be the basic one. If I do this on something like, say, this one here, that requires 600 caps to build. So let's just go ahead and do this. And again, I'm going to go ahead and try and perform this for a 3rd time in one go. And let's see if I can do it. Nope. Okay, didn't get it the 3rd time, but I got it close enough. This will give me 300 instead. So again, scrap, store, rinse and repeat. And now if I go back into my workshop, I should have 600. And there you go, I've got 600. So when I said that you can make thousands of caps in minutes, I wasn't exaggerating, I wasn't lying. This isn't a stretch of my imagination. You can do this as many times as you want, for as long as you want, to generate potentially thousands of caps. Now, before I end the video, one quick thing. A few folks have said that have done this, and for sadly a few select few, they've generated in the hundreds of thousands, and when they went to the workshop, the caps have disappeared, which makes sense because you're doing this so many times, the game may actually lag a little bit. So I would advise you that if you do this, after generating about 10,000 caps, make sure you go into your workshop, take the caps out before rinse and repeating. In this video, I showed you how to make thousands of caps in minutes by using this simple trick in Fallout 4. If you also want to earn a truckload of XP as soon as you leave Vault 111, then click on this video you see on the screen now for the best early XP grinding method in Fallout 4. Click on the video you see on the screen now to find out more.